Well, hello and welcome all you wonderful people out there in YouTube land to the Texas Special YouTube channel for this final in-scale product review of May 2025. We have this gorgeous little Kadee Micro Trains Oregon, Pacific and Eastern 50-foot Ribside Double Door Boxcar. I was able to pick this guy up for a pretty good price at Papa Ben's in Houston, Texas. And first off, really love this is a really good looking car. All the graphics are on point. Just a really cool little car. So as you can see, it comes with the original jewel case type packaging. So if you're familiar with micro trains packaging, then you know already. If you're not, you squeeze the ends of the box together and the lid just comes right on off. The car is resting in a little plastic cradle inside of the master case, and it just pops right on out. So as I said, the graphics on this thing are very nicely done. The little goose egg logo here wraps very nicely around the ridges on the car body. There is no real flaking or cracking or anything that's really obvious. I'm sure if I put a magnifying glass on this thing, I could find something wrong with it. All of the weight and capacity data is legible and, at least as far as I can tell, correct. The doors on the car do open with relative ease. The car has Micro Trains magnetic knuckle couplers, plastic wheels, free rolling plastic wheels, appropriate 100-ton roller bearing trucks, and even though they may be kind of hard to see, there are little stirrup steps cast onto the body of the car in each corner of the car. You have these cast on half-height ladders on each corner of the car as well. Looking at the B end of this thing, let me readjust my camera, or try to. There we go. So here we are looking at the B end of this car. You can just barely make out a separately applied handbrake wheel. There is a cast on grab iron all the way across the car. You do have the handbrake chain cast on underneath the ratchet mechanism of the handbrake, as well as the half-height ladders on the back of the car, and a waybill board and the corresponding car number and reporting marks, and of course the truck mounted Kadee magnetic knuckle couplers. The one thing I do not see on this car that I'm not surprised, nor am I that butthurt about it really, is there is no crossover platform right here. But oh well, for all the detail that is on this car, I can live with that one little detail that's been omitted from the car. On the underside of the car, we see a fairly good amount of detail. Let me reposition the camera one more again. One thing that I do love about micro trains is the level of detail that they put on the underside of the cars. Now, yes, I know under normal circumstances you're not ever going to see the underside of the car when this thing is rolling around the track doing what it's supposed to do. But it's a nice touch and I really like it. So here we have the emergency and service reservoir. Here we have the air brake piston, and here we have the air brake valve, the triple valve that regulates the flow of the air pressure in the train line. You also have the floor and underframe details, as well as details aplenty with regard to the air brake system the lines, the rigging, it's all mostly all there. Okay, so as you can see, I have put this Kadee 50-foot double door boxcar on the park loop on the South Texas Railroad behind the Arnold GP7, and we're gonna send it around the railroad, see how it does. The park loop is Bachmann Easy Track 11 3/4 inch radius. I don't anticipate an issue with this thing handling that curvature, but we'll see how it does. And of course, we're going to run it through the switches and see how it handles the Bachmann Easy Track switches.